On the 26th of November 2018, God spoke to me about hell and why He created it, and that we have misconceptions what is happening in hell. And I'm going to read it the way God gave it to me, because I wrote it down immediately as He was speaking. God said, they think hell is a place they will have a party eternally. I called it hell for a reason and a purpose it is serving. This is what's happening in hell. If you were an abortionist on earth, you will be tortured by the demons with every pain you cause that unborn child. Children, yes, children. You will suffer their pain eternally. If you sold women and young girls and boys into sex slavery, you will suffer and feel every pain they suffered. Their parents suffered, their family members suffered. You will go through all that suffering eternally. If you have raped boys, you will be raped eternally by the demons in hell. They will laugh while doing it. You will cry for help, like that little boy cried for help, but no help will come. If you have raped little girls, demons will rape you eternally every second. You will suffer their pain eternally. If you had sold drugs that destroyed families, people's lives, you will suffer their every pain you caused eternally. If you murdered people, you will suffer every pain your victims have suffered, but you will not die. You will suffer that pain eternally. If you had a sex change, in hell, you will have a sex change every second. Demons will laugh at you while doing it, and you will suffer this eternally. You that were using drugs, you will not get drugs in hell. You will go through the withdrawal symptoms every second eternally. You that abused your wife, your sister, your mother, your father, your brother, you will go through the same abuse you inflicted on all your victims every second eternally. You that committed character assassination, yes, all those who gossip and think it's nothing, you will go through every emotion, mentally, physically, every pain and suffering you inflicted on those people. You will go through it eternally. You that denied help to those in need, I feel sorry for you. that needed it. You will suffer their anxiety and pain eternally. I ask you today, please change, turn around, and stop doing all these evils in the sight of God. I want to tell you that something that my late husband, went through. In June of 1997, at 3 a.m., my late husband woke me up and he said, I'm burning. I'm burning. Please pray for me. And I thought he had a fever. And he said, no, I don't have a fever. Please just pray for me. I'm burning. And I put my hands on him and I prayed for him. And after I prayed for him, he thanked me. He said, thank you. I said, what happened? He said, I had a vision. He said, I was in Rhema Bible Church North in South Africa. And I was at the altar for prayer when God's Spirit came on me and I went flat on my face. And just before I went down, I saw these speech bubbles appearing. And I wanted to read what's on there. And I tried to flip myself over and I couldn't. And I tried again and I couldn't. And my brother, Isaac, was there with me and he flipped me over, but God flipped me back on my face. He said, and God says, come with me. He said, God took me to hell, not Hades. He took me to hell. He said, when I was in hell, I saw preachers. I saw people that I thought their life was right with God. I saw them in there. He said, and God spoke to me. And God said to me, they have committed the sins that they thought it's not sins, but Satan knows. He said, and I spoke to them many times, and they ignored my voice. He said, and while I was there, this one person was crying, and I think I recognized him. He cried out, help me, and I put out my hand to help him, and God said, if you touch him, you will remain in hell. He said, and I pulled my hand back, and when I pulled my hand back, God took me out of there, and I was back in the church on my face. And he said, again, I tried to read the bubbles on that was the speech bubbles that was on. And I turned my head and my head wouldn't turn. And I said, God, just let me read the speech bubbles. And God said, you don't need to read the speech bubbles. You have Moses and the prophets. He said, then I came back. He said, but I was still burning. So I took two cold showers. And this is in the middle of June. And it's very cold. It's 17 degrees below Celsius that night. He said, but it didn't help. He said, I went outside and I went to go sit in the cold cement. I struck myself naked and I went to go sit there, but I was still burning. He said, and I came in, and that's when I woke you up and told you that I'm burning. But as soon as you prayed for me, it left me. And I realized that people think that the flames is going to lick them, but this is the internal suffering that you're going to suffer. You're going to burn internally for the rest of eternity. Do you want to suffer like that? When God gives you a way out and God says, come to me. Come to me. And I will take your pain away. Come live your life righteously before me. I pray for you today. Turn around. Turn around and come back. Come back. God is waiting for you. He loves you unconditionally. No matter in what condition your life is right now, when you come back and truly repent and ask God for forgiveness, He will turn it around. And I want to speak to the preachers. Stop preaching that profane gospel. Once saved, always saved. So you can go back and sin after you've given your life to God. You can go back and do the things that you used to do. And God can do nothing about it. You are sending those people straight to hell. And you're going to give an account for it. People don't follow that gospel. Once saved, always saved. Live your life daily before God. And if you do something wrong, repent. I don't believe in the word mistake. It's a Shakespearean word, and it 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 it's an excuse for what you did wrong. Just admit I did something wrong and repent of it. Don't let the enemy blind you with I made a mistake. No, you didn't. If you didn't want to do it, you wouldn't have done it. People sin because they enjoy it. It's not because they don't want to do it. Nobody forced them. So I ask you today, make your decision. Are you going to live to please people? Are you going to preach a message to please people? Or are you going to tell them the truth? The truth might hurt, but it will save them from eternal suffering. My dear friends and family, I love you. And I want you to turn around for your own sake. Turn around and come to God. Serve Him in truth and in spirit. Today is the day. Come home. He's waiting. Come home. I love you. This is Pastor Dorothy Silver from the Healers Channel. I thank you for listening. And if you can, share this message with as many as you can. Help them find their way back home. Come home. Come home. Come home.